those who consider themselves religious and yet do not keep a tight rein on their tongues deceive themselves, and their religion is worthless. Religion that God our Father accepts as pure and faultless is this: to look after orphans and widows in their distress and to keep oneself from being polluted by the world.
We are the resistance. I'm with that tribe of Christians, trying to tell anyone who's listening that's ignorance is not a religion. We are the resistance. I'm with that tribe of Christians who stand up frequently
and tell everybody 45.
You don't speak for me.
Push back.
Everybody from right to left.
Hey.
Everybody from right to left.
Push back.
Everybody from right to left. There's a way that seems right, but it leads to death.
Push back.
Everybody from left to right.
Hey.
Everybody from left to right.
Push back.
Everybody from left to right. What's done in the dark will be brought to light. We are in a crazy time. Thought it would be an amazing time, but the landscape's desolate. Folks getting desperate. Even the Verizon guy done left for Sprint. And the truth can't get through to the electorate. We're still getting duped by the pundits that they choose. Don't like the view, they call it fake news. But they can't speak for you or speak for me when they twist up the truth so frequently on frequencies and airwaves and websites. They act like white supremacy is their birthright as they fight for church rights. But the Lord is coming to set the church right, set the earth right. Let's discuss this sweet shalom that we call justice. Cause the funny thing about it is we the ones who should be knowing the truth. We should be liable for not reading about cause social justice, man, it ain't new. They was getting it in back then with Peter in the blanket of food in Acts 10. Paul the apostle lost his patience in the epistle he sent to the Galatians. They were treating Gentiles like a second class to the Jew, and he was like, man, you foolish Galatians, what done bewitched you? That ain't the gospel I brought, and it's really not what you should believe in. All I really taught was Christ crucified. I'ma tell you like I told the Ephesians. Here's the reason: ever since Isaac and Ishmael, we based our faith on a racial basis. When we do that, we do damage to the gospel in a million places. And people be like, why you gotta be confrontational when you talk about race? And I'd be like, did you read the part where Paul wrote he opposed Peter to his face? Yeah, that's what I thought. We are the resistance. I'm with that tribe of Christians, trying to tell anyone who's listening that's fear and hatred, not a religion. We are the resistance. I'm with that tribe of Christians who stand up frequently
and tell everybody 45.
You don't speak for me.
Push back.
Everybody from right to left.
Hey.
Everybody from right to left.
Push back.
Everybody from right to left. There's a way that seems right, but it leads to death.
Push back.
Everybody from left to right.
Hey.
Everybody from left to right.
Push back.
Everybody from left to right. What's done in the dark will be brought to light. If you don't like being called racist, it's not enough to not be. You gotta be anti-racist. They can try to attack and kill you cause you're unfamiliar, but the truth, well, it can't die. It can only get stronger cause the truth resists all attempts at suppression. And since the truth is a person, it's urgent to practice confession. When I said that's not just a right-wing problem, I don't think they heard me. But the Max Train killer didn't only reflect Trump, they also rep Bernie. That's a fact that should be bothering you because the hard left can be intolerant too. And if you're hollering his fake, we should holler at true and not exaggerate just to make $1 or $2. Shoot, it's not simple, it's complex. Galatians 3, read it in context and you'll get the gist of it. We exist to fit grace inside the law, right smack in the midst of it. But when a crisis is imminent, doesn't mean both sides are equivalent. When they deflect and not deceive, we must then follow the truth wherever it leads. Come on, it's not hard to use the good sense that the good Lord gave you. I refuse to excuse the continual enabling of bad behavior. It don't make sense. How you gonna say you're a Christian but you're still on the fence? All kind of shady needs lead to a mountain of evidence, but you're still not convinced. It's full for ignorance. If you approve of the government's help when it comes around, as long as all the recipients are rich and white instead of being poor, black or brown, you guys are clowns. If you think the Christians don't care, man, we about to call you bluff. The midterm's just around the corner. 2018 can't come fast enough. Let's go.
Push back.
Everybody from right to left.
Hey.
Everybody from right to left.
Push back.
Everybody from right to left. There's a way that seems right, but it leads to death.
Push back.
Everybody from left to right.
Hey.
Everybody from left to right.
Push back.
Everybody from left to right. What's done in the dark will be brought to light. So what do I resist? Well, for one, I resist being partisan. I try not to quickly judge another culture's lens or the art it's in. It's not about conservative or liberal ideology or either political idolatry, but how to love my neighbor when I'm standing in line at the Dollar Tree. Speaking of which, what we need is more protecting children and feeding the poor. But let's not behave like photo ops are all that we need them for. They're the ones we should be pleading for, the ones whom Jesus was broken and bleeding for. They need a door to open like Jehovah opened up the Red Sea before. And that's a miracle more than we can pay for, but it ain't more than we can pray for. Let the legacy of Peter continue. I have no goal, but what I have I give you. Let them know they can stand if they can't tell. Let them rise up, Lin Manuel. They need a policy voice in this forum so that you can do it with and not for them. I'm all for respect and decorum, but we can't see seek the floor and not seek to roar against unjust evil plans advanced by corporate conquistadors. If you really believe that he's risen, stop the pipeline from schools to prison. Incarcerating the nation without restoration or rehabilitation is godless nonsense. We need the church to regain its conscience. It ain't rocket science or telekinesis. Don't act religious, just act like Jesus. If they ask, are you one of those Christians? Play the song and give them another definition. Well, there's people in need of assistance. We take the path of most resistance.
We are the resistance. I'm with that tribe of Christians, trying to tell anyone who's listening that's ignorance is not a religion. We are the resistance. I'm with that tribe of Christians who stand up frequently.
Tell everybody 45.
You don't speak for me.
Push back.
Everybody resistance. I'm with that tribe of Christians.
Push back.
Everybody who's listening.
There's a way to see it's right, but it leads to death. Push
We
back.
are the resistance. I'm with that tribe of Christians who
Push back.
stand up frequently.
Tell everybody 45.
You don't speak for me.